Democratic Senator Bill Nelson of Florida joins us now from Orlando. Senator, you voted for the measure. First, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Here's the question to you. We heard from a senator across the aisle, Saxby Chambliss of Georgia. He said that he voted for it, that this is not something that he necessarily knows is going to work, but it's the only option. What's your degree of confidence in this plan to arm the Syrian rebels and that they will be the force that will clean up the job from the airstrikes in Syria?
Well, I think President Clinton said it best. We can't win a land war, whoever the enemy is, unless you have some help on the land. And the American people are not going back into Iraq, and they're certainly not their attitude of going into Syria on the ground. But we have the capability of doing the pinpoint strikes along with Sunnis on the ground. That's the combination that can work. There are people who have some question about will it.
Yeah.
But what's the alternative? I happen to agree with what your clip of President Clinton. I think it will work.
So let me ask you this. If your vote is, we really don't have any other option, we had Congressman Tom Rooney on a few moments ago who said that very likely U.S. troops will have to go in. The president has said that no combat troops, U.S. combat troops, will be there. What's your view? Do you believe that U.S. combat troops will have to go in to clean up the job in Iraq and Syria?
In some cases, but it's how you define combat troops. What you want to prevent is the large standing armies. But if we're going in to assist Sunni Muslims on the ground, it may well be that we have American boots on the ground in the form of forward air observers, or maybe special operations like the SEALs or the Delta Force. It certainly, if you're going to try to win this war, there's the possibility of some American boots on the ground, but it's not what the American people fear, which is what we experienced in Iraq.
But essentially, Senator, if any one of the enemy, they shoot at a U.S. soldier, a U.S. troop, he's going to, or she is going to shoot back, and then essentially you're in combat. So whether my job title here is to secure Mosul or Raqqa, if they shoot, we're shooting back, and then you're in a ground war of sorts. Is that not right?
Well, it's not the large standing armies. I mean, do you want to win this against this vicious, brutal, inhumane group or not? And so I'd say you do the air, just like President Clinton says, with the Sunni ground, because you've got to change the Sunni mindset that is so fearful now by this ISIS crowd, and then you support that air operation so that you're going to have success at the end of the day.
Turkey, up to this point, has been a little reticent to offer this full-throated endorsement of the plan and to join this global coalition. With the breaking news overnight of the release of those 49 hostages, how do you think that will change their view of going after ISIS?
I think you're right on. Your insight is good. When I saw that, I think now Turkey will help us. They'll do it clandestinely because they've got a Muslim population that is somewhat cozy with ISIS that they have to watch out. It's a significant minority. But nevertheless, we'll be in a position to have Turkey, in essence, as a coalition partner.
All right. Democratic Senator Bill Nelson of Florida, always a pleasure, sir.
Have a good day.
You too.